here we have this. So this diagram is showing your potential for creative thought correlated to your education level. And what it's showing is that at nursery level, those age kids are very creative. But as you get older and as you come through the system, you become less creative, which is a bit of an issue because obviously creativity is very important in business, in life, and in everything. Western societies are aging, and that this would indicate that you're becoming less creative as you get older, mainly because of how the education systems work. So you can see it's a big issue. Now, according to Colin Rose in Accelerated Learning, or Tony Buzan in Use Your Head, or a whole host of other books and studies, there are more than 2 or 3 types of intelligence, which are the 2 or 3 types that our education system and most Western education systems focus on. So our systems tend to focus on IQ and on verbal and numerical reasoning and spatial ability to manipulate, those cubes and squares where you have to do those puzzles in the IQ tests. But it doesn't really concentrate on all the other types of intelligence. And there's at least 7 been identified. There's probably more than that. So personal, that means understanding how your brain works and how you work and what you operate. Social, how you can relate to other people, which is obviously crucial in terms of the commercial world, business success, influencing other people. Physical, so athletic ability, sports ability, dancing, all that sort of thing. Sensual, using all your senses, so taste, smell, hearing. And then creativity. And I hadn't even mentioned there's a couple there not even included. So musical is a big one as well, which I suppose could come under sensual, or it could come under creative. So creative ability, creative intelligence, it's never really examined or assessed in our education system, but you can see how important it is. And you can see that by just focusing on numerical, verbal, and spatial intelligences, which is what tends to happen, certainly what happened traditionally, these areas are being neglected, and that has to have implications for everybody. So I suppose the point of all this is that we all need to do things and to undertake exercises and to read things and study things and do things that will help us become more creative. And then being more creative, that means using both sides of the brain. The right side is triggered by music and pictures and rhythm, all the non-logical things, whereas the left side, which is what these things tend to concentrate on, these types of intelligence concentrate on, that sort of logical thought and lists, etc., etc. So I think it's really important that we need to be aware that there are these different types of intelligence. I think it's really important that we need to be aware that we are in a system which tends to reduce our creativity as we get older and as we go through our educational system. And I think it's something that's worth knowing about and studying and finding out more about. Now, if anyone wanted to have any sort of conversation on that or entering into any sort of, debate or exchange of ideas, I'd be more than happy to. So there's my website, bernardkeeby.com. I'm on LinkedIn, obviously, and I'm on Twitter and Facebook. Anyone interested in pursuing a conversation? I think this is a really, one, a very important area, and 2, a very interesting area. So I hope you found that useful. Thanks very much for watching twice. Thank you very much.